Hey folks, Stronghold Crafter Kev here. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to continue my Wizard's Keep work in progress series, and I'm going to focus on the rooftops and the runners for the outer walls, and some caps I put on the stair pieces, and it's going to help break up and flesh out other parts of the build so that not everything looks the same. So let's get cracking. Hey folks, welcome back to this Wizard's Keep work in progress, and as you can see here, hi Jack. Okay, a little early for that kind of stuff. Silly cat. Anyway, what I've managed to do here is I have cut the roofing and the runners for the walls, and I added some caps to the stairs, as you can see here, and I also took the time to carve in some lines, so it'll be kind of like a tile type of covering over the roofs and the walls. I didn't want to go with wood planks, and it's going to be somewhat similar to my previous stuff I've done with the square stronghold, which is a whole other series. And let me change my angle here. Alright, so as you can see here, there are some lines that are more prominent. They're the ones that I decided not to carve through with my engraving tool. So those lines won't be seen in the after they've been painted up. They're more of improvised mistakes, and no big deal. So it'll look more dynamic that way once it's all done. And sometimes you just don't know what you're going to do, and if you make a mistake with a marker, the greatest thing to paint is going to cover it up anyway. So with that said, it makes it more interesting when you've got to meet up lines with certain things, and things don't always fit the way you want to. Then you have to sand things down or file it down. And this got a little bit crazy here with the main tower here, because you have the inner part, then you have the outer part, which is a whole other piece. And I haven't quite glued this in yet, but I'll show you an example here if I can just get this without shaking the camera. See, this piece here I added later on, so it'd all be one level, so that when you put a figure there, they have a place to stand on that's even. And that'll be glued in when I get done with last minute checks and stuff. And so these roofs will be glued in place. I won't be opening them up or anything like that. And I can then put the lighting in the back, or the bottom part. And let me get a little bit closer. Alright, looking at the steps here, one thing I had to make a note about is I had to blend in the steps to make sure that it looked like you were going from one level to the next level, and it worked out. I just had to cut it down a little bit more after I came up with an initial cut. And there's the other part of I still have to go back and connect the top lines with the side here on the outer wall, so it looks like it makes sense with where the edges meet, and that won't take too long to do. And another thing I discovered, that it's a mistake, but you can't really notice it too much, and it won't matter pretty much. When I wanted to glue down the main runners and stuff, I realized that the surface of the polystyrene wasn't perfectly flat, so there was like nooks and crannies, and it would have been a cleaner sticking if I would have just sanded it down first. But oh well, it's still okay. and I'm not too worried about it. It looks pretty flat still, but it just would have been a better bonding, I think. And let me get back to you. Alright, most of the build was done with Loctite Power Grab, but on small stuffs like this, I was using super tacky glue to glue down the runners and stuff. And here's a figure in here for scale again. And as you can see, raising up the roofing on that area really raised up the figure as well. And what I mean by that is because of his base, it kind of compromised the wall height there a little bit. And I'll move him a little bit closer here. So what used to be there we go. What used to be at his waist is now like more like at his knees, and it's like, oops. So it's a minor mistake that can be fixed if I just rebase the figure anyway, which I was thinking about doing in the future, but I just haven't got around to it. So, no biggie. I'm okay with that. I can deal with that. So that pretty much wraps things up. Thanks for watching, and feel free to share your thoughts and questions in the comments. Until the next video. For more information on my craft, visit these sites and the links below. And remember, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And thank you, subscribers!